Hey there, I'm Cassidy Sitton and I run a business called Seahorse Eventing based out of Zebulon, North Carolina. Today I'd like to introduce you to a few of the members of the Cur-OST crew. These are the horses I have in my program that are on the Cur-OST supplement. We'll let you know a little bit more about them and what they've been up to. First up, we have Flash. His show name is Indecent Exposure. Flash came into my program about a month and a half ago. He was bought by a wonderful owner that I have named Amanda Compton. We found him in a hunter jumper barn and he is making the transition over to eventing. As you can imagine, that's a bit of a lifestyle change for him. So Cur-OST has really helped him stay comfortable through the upped conditioning and learning dressage and learning how to use his body in a different way. He's made the transition really well. He ran his first horse trials last weekend down at the Southern Pines Horse Trial. He did great, came through the finish flags, which is what we expected of him, and he will be moving up to novice next weekend at the Art Horse Trials, and we'll take him out for a bit of a jump school so you can see what he does.
Alter riding. He's riding out of affectionately known as Decker.
That's a good boy. Good boy.
And here we have the second member of our Cur-OST crew. This horse is Balladeer Ted. Ted is a 18-year-old Irish thoroughbred who steeplechased in Ireland before one of the Irish team riders started him eventing. He took him through the 3-star level, and then a Canadian rider took over the ride and rode him through the 4-star level. He ran the Rolex Kentucky the last year that it was a long format. He was then passed on to me to teach me the ropes of upper level eventing. When he was competing, it was really hard to keep his feet going well. He always had a problem with foot soreness, and we had him in hospital plates and sigafoos and pretty much every kind of shoeing thing that we could think of to help keep him sound. So last year, after he'd been in retirement for about 3 or 4 years, he had a bit of a laminitic episode due to some Cushing's, and when that happened, it was pretty much debilitating for him. We had him on a lot of bute, and it just wasn't cutting it, and he was making us really worried. And so on a whim, I decided to try him on the Cur-OST product, which I'd been using for about 6 months in some training horses, and Ted really convinced me of the importance of having Cur-OST in my program. Within about a week of starting Cur-OST, he was completely off of bute after being on 4 to 6 grams a day. He was walking, he was comfortable. In the last 5 months, he has continued to get better and better and better, and now is galloping up to his morning feed, beating Profit up there, my main competition horse. And so I've been threatening Ted that if he keeps looking so good, that he's going to be ridden, and he keeps looking better and better. So I think that's a sign that he wants to be ridden again. And so I figured today is the day on video. That way, if he feels good enough to buck me off, you guys will be witness to it. So we're going to head out to the ring and have Ted's first ride in, it's been about 2.5 years at least, maybe 3 years before anyone's been on his back. So we'll see what he does. And finally, we have my main competition horse. This is Subway Prophet, or Prophet as we call him around here. He is a 14-year-old thoroughbred that I've had for 8 years now. He and I have been together a very, very long time. We know each other like an old married couple. And today, Prophet is scheduled for a road hack, so we're going to take you guys along with us and tell you a little bit more about how Cur-OST has helped keep him at the upper levels for so long. So here Prophet and I are on our hack. We're alongside Pete. Pete's our trusty head honcho trail leader. I promise that we'll have a slightly more exciting ears video here shortly for you guys to take the ride along with us. However, right now I wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of how Cur-OST has helped Prophet stay at the upper levels. At 14, he is lightly campaigned. We took some years off. However, he did race for 4 years, and 14 is some years on joints and a body. So at the upper levels, we're always, or at any level of eventing, we're always fighting a battle of inflammation, and we spend a lot of time and miles put on our horses to keep them fit enough to gallop around the courses that we have to gallop around. And all of that pounding, which we like to reduce as much as possible, but it still is kind of a necessary evil, we have to counteract with icing and liniments and whatever else we can do to keep our animals looking and feeling their best. So Cur-OST really helps him stay sound through all of the conditioning, stay sound enough to jump the big jumps on Sunday morning, which you'll see a video of here also shortly. And then just to feel happy and healthy and willing to come out and work every day and be a happy horse. So thank you for hanging around and meeting the boys and seeing how Cur-OST has made a difference in my program. Whether it's been keeping Flash comfortable in his transition from hunters to eventing, or helping Ted recover from his illness, or keeping Prophet sound and happy at the upper levels, Cur-OST really has made a huge difference in all of my horses. 9-year-old thoroughbred cross. I've had this horse in my program for about a month and a half now. We got him from a hunter jumper barn where he was doing the children's hunter. Flash is a little camera shy. An Irish rider took him eventing, who he went to the 3-star level with him and was an alternate for there to really aid him in that. Peter's taking a bit of a swim there.